are you? So if you hear anything, please call.
Chrissy
Thank
Rue and her
you.
daughter Alex are looking for justice.
Watch out now, don't get close to Kirby, he's driving fast.
At the corner of Blanding and Confederate Point,
So if you guys have any information, thank you so much. Oh no, any help we can get with
justice for a friend who can no longer find it for herself.
heartbreak, sadness, and someone who was so full of life that was taken from us way too soon.
29-year-old Donna Mills was killed by a stray bullet as she slept in her apartment. Police say it was a drive-by shooting. The culprit has not been found.
Protect us this day as we go. Let no harm or danger come to anyone, Lord. And at the end of the day, that justice would be done.
Friends and family spent part of the day canvassing the nearby neighborhood, passing out flyers, hoping to get new information, answers to help a grieving family heal.
Knowing that the person who murdered my sister is still out there and that it could happen again, that keeps me going. You know, I want that person brought to justice, you know, and many others who have done the same thing in our community.
We walked the neighborhood near where Donna Mills was killed and talked to longtime residents. They told us as each year passes, the crime just seems to get worse.
They used to be good apartments. Now they're just going down. I also see strangers walking through my street that don't belong here, really.
But Donna Mills did belong here and became a random victim inside her own home, a baffling crime that has left many questions.
Thank you.
It's why Rue is hitting the streets for answers.
It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but I know it'll come one day. So.
Hoping for justice along the way.
You are live on the action cam at the center of a passionate battle. A group of Jacksonville homeowners has lost its fight to save these trees. They faced off with police during a passionate standoff.
Take a look at this new video tonight.
Oh man, killing me.
You can see the confrontation got a little heated there. County by county coverage continues tonight in Duval with Mike Tilbert live on the action cam. And Mike, the homeowners wouldn't give up, and so police had to intervene.
That's right, Mark. You got two sides. You got the JEA and you got the homeowners in the middle of those trees under the lines there. JEA says they got to clear 15 feet on either side of those lines to prevent future blackouts, and basically telling the homeowners here the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. But the homeowners here dug into the bitter end. In a battle of David versus Goliath, homeowners tried to do everything they could to stop the JEA from cutting down the trees behind their homes, even getting in the way of construction crews. And for a while, it worked.
I bought in here because of this vegetation. I bought in here 9 years ago. Property values have gone down tremendous because of the economy.
Don Dana was out here early, worried not just about his home, but of the animals like these foxes that live in the brush.
They crank up these saws, these animals are going to start running across that highway and they're going to get killed.
But after several hours, JSO was brought in to help keep the peace.
If someone interferes with them doing their job, we would be put in a position of having to take enforcement action, including an arrest.
You won't work with the people, that you got to send a police officer out here. This isn't going to die. If you think it's going to die, you're crazy.
Bound by federal law to remove the brush under the lines, JEA says it could hold out no longer. Just after 2 p.m., the trucks rolled in, the cones were laid, and the saws were turned on.
Oh man, it's killing me.
All Don could do was watch.
And this is big, powerful JEA. They apparently could do any damn thing they want to do. Not pity anybody else. They put their life savings into their home and have the backyard. This is my backyard. Totally devastating.
And the JEA has said if those trees did not come down, they could face $1 million fine per day. Now, they've also told the homeowners here that they plan to leave some buffer between the other neighborhood there. The homeowners say they're going to keep a close eye to make sure that crews out here keep that promise. Had you ever in your life seen anything like this before?
No. It was a very scary situation in the beginning, and then it turned funny.
It was closing time at this Mandarin restaurant, and manager Richard Anders decided to take one last look at the kitchen. What he saw wasn't on the menu.
And then all of a sudden we see something coming down, and it was this guy's feet. We were like, what happened here?
Like any good cook, he kept a watchful eye on the grill and even took pictures. A man's leg hanging from the vent. Owner Rana Escamilla called the cops.
All I could see was the leg. Yeah, he was screaming. He was in pain. He was hurting. He was trapped. That's a really small opening.
Here's what police believe that crook was trying to do. We're told earlier in the day someone opened the air vents in the bathroom at the pharmacy next door. They believe that crook was trying to go in through the vent on top of the restaurant to get into the pharmacy. In pain and unable to move, it took a ladder truck and dozens of police and firemen to get 28-year-old Jason Hammond out. Did you see him when he came out? What did he look like?
He was bleeding. He was really greasy.
Hammond told police he had finished arguing with his wife and decided to take a walk on top of the restaurant when he accidentally fell in. Police didn't buy his story, slapping him with a burglary charge. Escamilla says he's lucky that's all he got because he was inches away from being dinner.
Here, so he was coming down right there. He'd have skittled onto the grill into the oil. Yeah, so we basically saved his life by calling the police to come get him out.
This is all that's left of a blue Honda Civic. How did this happen? Take a look for yourself.
Hey, the fire department, there it goes.
The place, Hood Road in Mandarin. The time, Tuesday afternoon. The man behind the camera, actually camera phone, this guy, Justin Copeland.
You're kind of driving down the road like, oh, that looks interesting, so everybody stops and looks.
And some like Copeland pull out their cameras. Now let's be clear, he did so after calling 911 and checking up on the driver. That's him in the blue.
He was walking around and he seemed fine. He definitely was kind of freaked out. I mean, I would be as well.
Copeland and others watched from several feet back as flames swallowed the Honda Civic. Copeland had one hand on his phone and the other stopping traffic.
We were trying to make sure that nothing happened, especially with the house being this close.
Amazingly, you see another driver pull up and just stop, seemingly mesmerized by the flames.
Get away from there. Sometimes I don't know what people are thinking.
Better judgment soon takes over as the driver moves off.
Hey.
After a few minutes, JFRD pulls right up to the car and they go to work. It doesn't take the firefighters long to put out the flames. There are no reports of anyone hurt, though the car did not survive. For Copeland, heck of a way to break in a new phone.
That was the first video I've actually ever shot with it, and it just said, you know what, this would be a perfect example of why I want video on my cell phone, just to capture things like that.
Witnesses say the burned out carcass of the car was still here as of last night. It was towed away this morning. Reporting on the South Side, Mike Tolbert, Action News. Does this scenario sound familiar? You sit down to watch your favorite television show at a comfortable volume level, but as soon as the show goes off and the commercial comes on,
it's big.
Whoa! Turn it down!
I am my wife's remote control. Every time the commercial comes on, the finger comes up, she points at me, and I've got to jack the volume down.
It's annoying, and I turn it down, and then my show comes back on, and I can't hear it, so I turn it back up.
Because they're trying to sell you on the product, so they turn the commercial louder.
Things would be much worse if it weren't for a special place at every TV station called Master Control, where we are right now. Here's where they take all those commercials from different places. They've all got different volume levels, up and down, and machines here smooth those levels out before they're sent to your TV at home.
Walk in and walk out.
But the levels on your TV can wipe that all out. Some in Congress want to change that. Bills are moving through the House and Senate that would force broadcasters to curb severe volume changes between shows and commercials. Right now, the government has no say in TV ads, but they've been getting complaints for decades. These measures could change all that.
I think that makes perfect sense. I don't know why nothing's been done about it sooner.
How about they limit the length of the commercials? Because I like to watch CSI.
I like this guy. Good luck with that one.